Hey guys, what's up? Yeah, I just thought I'd come on here and do a bit of a post birthday vlog. Yesterday is Sunday, July 28th, 2018. My mom is currently with my sister as we speak, possibly by now on the road to Kohl's in Turlock, I believe, because it's a discount half off day for my sister. She gets these at her job. So, yeah, my mom wants to go and try to find me some stuff for my birthday because she hasn't had an opportunity to do so, and also get herself a new purse. And I'm just checking stuff there, making sure. Okay. But anyway, yeah, she wants to go and check stuff out for check things out, see if she can get a new purse and stuff, and things like that. Yes, but yeah, my birthday recently happened officially on Thursday. But what's crazy about that is not everybody could do anything on that day, really, because everybody was working. Fortunately, I wasn't, but I think had I not asked for this past Thursday and Friday off, that I would probably have been working. Because the way my schedule is for this upcoming week is I am working Monday through Friday, and finally, and then next week it's Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday, and then the same way the following week. So yeah, I am getting back to work, and the reason I think I'm getting back to work, getting some semi-decent hours again, is we're getting into back to school time. And a lot of our employees that we hired during the summer are going back to school, so they have to switch their hours to the evenings, or they have to have their schedules readjusted because they might be attending college and they need to attend classes, so stuff like that. So anyway, yeah, I'm going to be working this upcoming week. Another thing that's happening in the next few weeks is we have it this week, supposedly this week, unless they call us back and they can reschedule. Pray to God they do. Is we have an inspection. We have a yearly inspection, with houses like this, they're new. And basically the inspection by the property management people that we rented the house from. The landlord basically rents the house through the property management, long story short. But anyway, basically they're going to be doing an inspection to see like what repairs, alterations, decorations, which is weird to put in the description, that they need to do. So anyway, that's planned out right as of right now for the 2nd of August, and unfortunately I'm not going to be here because I'll be working, and my mom will be here. My mom's kind of around that situation where she doesn't like to be left alone when it comes to strange people coming into our house, and unless it's like another woman. This is the way I look at it, and I say this with all due respect. My mom doesn't like it when different men come in there when she's alone, unless maybe it's a police officer or a firefighter or something. But if it's somebody and there's a female with her, another woman with her, then she feels a little bit more comfortable because it's like, good, I have somebody here that I can actually feel safe around. Anyway though, hopefully, pray to God that they get the message I gave them on Friday, or on Saturday I should say, to kind of have the appointment or the inspection rescheduled for the 7th of August, because I will be off that day and I will be here. Secondly, my schedule is getting back to normal work-wise, and like I said, had I not asked for this past Thursday and Friday, I probably would have been working. But again, going back to Thursday and Friday, that's Thursday being my official birthday. Not like I said, we couldn't really do much. All me and my mom really did was she went out. Well, we didn't go out actually, but what we did is we ordered from Mountain Mike's Pizza here in Newman. Yes, we do have a Mountain Mike's now. It opened up about a month or two ago. So, and I'll be honest with you, I don't know who owns this part. Because here's the thing about Mountain Mike's and a lot of these pizza places, or any restaurant or fast food, the franchises, right? So if you want to, own part of that franchise, you want to start one in an area, you can run it the way you want, as long as you give good customer service. So so we ordered from Mountain Mike's, and they took the $10 coupon that they put in the mail for us. We also have a $5 coupon. The girl over the phone was very courteous. She read back my order. Took the $10 off before she was supposed to, before she gave an official total. And again, was very courteous. I even asked her, hey, without the 10 it would have been more, right? And she said, yeah. It would have been, I think our total was around $45, with the $10 off, because without it would have been $10 more. Anyway, I know I'm making this a lot longer than it should be, so I do apologize. But anyway, my mom ended up getting me a large Mount Everest pizza with 2 sides of wings. One was the buffalo wings. It was a 12-pack of wings. So we ended up getting 6 wings with buffalo sauce and 6 wings with sweet Thai chili. Trying to think of the name there. Yeah, with buffalo sauce and sweet Thai chili. We also got a salad which had all the works on it, so it was good. It was really good. And like I said, honestly, it was the best we could do at that time. And then my dad sent me a money order with a birthday card from Kansas, except that we couldn't cash it anywhere. And right now, hopefully, if they remember, they will. My mom and my sister are going to cash it for me. And how this works is, my sister put a slash right next to my name and put her name as well. So, and hopefully that works. Hopefully there is no problem. Anyway, though, going back to my birthday deal, we had this planned out. It was kind of unusual how we had yesterday planned out, because originally my sister had offered 2 things to me. I think one was a movie or something, and the other was a ball game. And she totally had forgotten, when she told us about the ball game, that her job was doing a picnic. Was doing an annual, I think, summer quarterly picnic or something. So her job, I guess, decided that instead of going back to where they were last year, which was a riverside area, pool area or something like that, that had a place where people could go swimming or cool their feet off in, they decided to go to the Nets game, the Modesto Nets game. And they did it on a night where basically baseball, or any kind of sport, pays tribute to Hispanic heritage. And the reason I say that, if I can get this up, is because one of the hats my sister got me, I don't know if this is a legit Well, she bought. I don't know if she bought it or was given to her by a job. I think she bought it. I'm not really sure. Looks. I don't know. Gotta look again. But this right here is the hat that the Modesto Nuts were wearing last night when they played the San Jose Giants. So they wore that hat, and it was, I can't think of the name of it. It was Aguilitas or something, but it was basically a Spanish name that they went by. So it was just for that night. Anyway, long story short, her job had a picnic thing. They had reserved one of the dining areas, the outside dining areas, for the barbecue, which it was. And we sat down, we ate, we had a good time. We actually met some of her well, actually, she introduced some of her co-workers to us. So we had a good time. We had basically very good seats. My mom was actually happy about this from the last time, because the last time we had seats at the Modesto Nuts, they were on the benches. They were on the benches. So she wasn't too happy and thrilled with those, but she was happy with what she had here, because basically it's just like this. You could just sit back and enjoy yourself. Maybe even put your feet up like my older nephew's girlfriend did. You know, put your feet up if it wasn't too crowded, and it wasn't. The only thing I can make of note of that situation was my mom was kind of concerned. You see, here's the thing. As I've said in my videos before, I'm a born-again Christian. My mom's a born-again Christian, but my mom's also what's known as a prayer warrior. And basically, long story short, is anytime she gets on the phone with one of my sisters, whether they call her or she calls them, mostly it's the one of them calling her. Mostly it's my second oldest sister. You know, calling her. She will basically, when they start talking about certain things going on, and it gets to a certain subject maybe that they're talking about either someone that my sister knows of or whatever, my mom will start going into what's known as, and God forgive me for saying this, she will go into what's known as preacher mode. She'll start preaching. It'll be like she's reading legitimately from the Bible. You know, like we have our pastor at our church, which I haven't gone back to in a while. I need to go back sooner or later. But it's like our pastor at my job. A pastor at my work at our church. Our pastor at our church basically is a prayer warrior too. But anyway, that's exactly how she acts. And sometimes I joke and there's been a few times, and God again forgive me for saying this, there's been a few times where I've kind of joked around a little bit, or tried to joke around with my mom and say, man, you know, why don't you volunteer to step in for pastor one of these days when he's out and preach? And she says that's not her calling. That's not what she's meant to do. But literally, it's like last night is a good example of her, you know, probably volunteering to do something like that, because she was doing this. She was like, there were times when she would try to preach to my sister about, you know, about try to, I guess you could say, like I was saying, try to preach to my sister about how this needs to be the way her friend or in-laws have to, you know, do things. She would do this, and this is the first time I've heard her do this. I guess she was trying to get across, because my sister, once she gets a little bit of wine and beer in her, she can't stop talking. It's like she don't let nobody talk. And sometimes I joke, and sometimes I kind of think to myself, gee, I wonder where she gets it from. And I say that with all due respect, God. I say that with all due respect. But, you know, and again, Lord, I say it with all due respect. Because I wonder, you know, I wonder where she gets it from, you know. But there were times my mom was doing this on the table. She was going like that, just to get her word across, just to get her preaching across. And that's what she was doing. But anyway, what this has to do with what happened yesterday or last night is my sister had 4 tickets. She, of course, it was part of her company picnic package. So she had some decent seats. My mom had to pay for a ticket on her own. Basically got a senior discount, of course. And they were in the upper J and K sections where you could see everything. You could see everything. It wasn't like, oh man, we're so high up, it's nosebleed time, we can't see anything. No, you could see everything. You could see everything. It's like right there and there, you could see everything. It's like if you go to a UFC or a WWE or an AEW event, and you don't want to be in the high up sections to where you could just barely see and you have to pay mostly attention to the Tron on the screen, to what's going on the screen, because you're mostly thinking, man, if this is how I'm going to be watching it, might as well stay at home, right? No, we're talking you're in a section like at one of those arenas where you're like right in the middle, but you have a good viewing area of where if you have a phone, you could zoom in and get a good look at what's going on. So, I mean, basically you could have a good look, period. And that's what we had. That's what we had. So anyway, getting back to what I was saying, my mom, of course, being who she is, was very concerned. And this is the one thing about my mom sometimes, and I say this with all love and due respect, she always wants to make sure things are right. Like, there's not going to be any consequence. Because, truth be told, there have been several times where we're thinking, oh, no one's going to come here, we're fine, we can sit in these areas. All of a sudden, people show up, and they got their tickets for that area, and we have to move. Well, that's what my mom was concerned about. She was thinking, are you sure about this? Are you sure? I don't want to, maybe I should go up where I'm officially assigned to be. Nothing happened. Nobody said anything. Even moments later, when my second oldest sister and her family came, they were supposed to be in the lower sections, which was like the B sections, right? But they came up and sat with us and nobody said anything. No one really said anything, which was crazy. Nobody said anything. So anyway, long story short, we had a good time. And like I said, during that night, not only did I get that hat, but my sister, of course, she works at Kohl's, ended up getting these as well. She ended up getting these shirts. And what's funny about this is I joke around with my family a little bit and saying, yeah, I work for Walmart. One of these days, imagine me wearing imagine me wearing that one of these days at work. And they're going to be like, what the heck? And I'll have to explain to them, yeah, my sister works for Kohl's. Anyway, though, then my second oldest sister got me this. Actually, her husband and her youngest son ended up getting me this. And how they got me this was they went to Kohl's in the Bay Area, in San Lorenzo, I think. San Lorenzo or Hayward area. So they ended up getting me these. And funny enough, I have a shirt just like this, identical shirt. So they ended up getting me these for my birthday. My brother-in-law and like I said, my third youngest nephew, because my youngest nephew is my great nephew. But anyway, they ended up getting me those for my birthday at the Kohl's over there. Because what happened is my brother-in-law took his son after his appointment, his doctor's appointment, and he took him to the Bay Area to see his grandma there, and his grandma took him shopping, and according to my second oldest sister, went Cucamonga on him, if you know what I'm saying. She went Cucamonga. Basically, she bought him everything he needed, but in a way that made it feel like, geez, you're treating him like a rock star kind of deal. Anyway, so anyway, that's how I got those. And apparently my birthday's not done just yet. Not just yet. Mainly what I mean by that is they plan to do something a little bit more proper and better come Thursday. But here's the problem. Even though I can drink, maybe, I'm going to have to take some ibuprofen that day because I got to get up early the next day. Just like my brother-in-law. So yeah, even though we'll do something on Thursday, both me and my brother-in-law, and I think even my second older sister, have to get up. I have to get up early, period. My brother-in-law and my second older sister, my second older sister and her husband have to get up early, period, because that next day they got to take my third youngest nephew to his 7th grade orientation. So, yeah, it's going to be quite an interesting day between Thursday and Friday. But then, even though I have to wait 23 days, it's not over yet. Yeah, 23 days later, in conjunction with my mom's, we'll be going to the Oakland A's San Francisco Giants game. Yeah, if things work out. We'll be going there. And if I'm right about my payment, I should be okay getting in. I should be okay buying some stuff there. Should be. Anyway, basically that's what's been going on with my 40th birthday weekend, which is not done just yet because Thursday we still have something to do, and then we have something to do on the 25th of August, which is my mom's birthday, and that's the day the game is. It's crazy. But anyway, I just thought I'd come on here and first of all, want to thank anybody that's here on YouTube for wishing me a happy birthday. Thank you for the birthday wishes. Anybody on DeviantArt, thank you for the birthday wishes. I've already thanked the people on Facebook. So, yeah, really appreciate all the wishes, guys. And, yeah, 40 years of age, I know my family jokes around with me saying I look older because, I still got to get my teeth fixed, which eventually I will. Nobody's perfect, guys. Nobody's perfect because I work with people at my job and I can see that they need to get their teeth fixed too at times in certain areas. So nobody's perfect. Okay, people, I have my family saying, I have my family sometimes asking, what are you trying to do, be like Dad? No, because it took my dad a while just to finally get his done. So eventually I will get mine done. I think what it is just I don't want to be knocked out or anything. I don't want to be like, because you never know what could happen, especially with a lot of reports that have come out in the recent years. I'd rather be awake. I'd rather be numbed and awake. And they numbed me before when I was awake, when they would feel it in and drill. So I'd rather be awake when they do that. Anyway, though, they kind of joke around with me because of that, but they know the truth. But honestly, they know that because my sisters get the same kind of compliment or acknowledgement that we look younger than what we look. Than our age represents. Like, my oldest sister is going to be 44 at the end of August. Legitimately at the end of August. My second oldest sister is 42. So, and my mom's going to be the big 7-0 on the 25th. So it's like, we may be older, but we look younger. It's kind of weird that way, right? But anyway, though, just wanted to, again, come on here and, just let you know what's been happening with all my birthday went. And again, thank you to anybody here on YouTube that wished me a happy birthday. I really appreciate it. And again, like I said, it's not over till this, I guess, Thursday, and then later on in the month when we go to that thing. And really, that's about it. So, thank you all again for the birthday wishes. I really appreciate it. Thank you all for watching. I know this video went on a lot longer than it should have, and I know a lot of people are not too thrilled about those kind of videos, but hey, when you're doing a vlog like I do, especially when it comes to your 40th birthday, 40 years is unbelievable, which also coincides with the fact that in the back, I don't know if you could see it, I don't know, you can't really see it, or maybe if I shut my door a little bit. Yeah, you could probably see it now. Let me check. Yeah, if you kind of look right there while I'm pointing, that thing right there says 5 years, has my name on it. It says Walmart 5 years. 5 years is the most I've ever worked at a job. So, and if things would have transferred out right with me transferring from stores, from the Walmart in Lawrence, Kansas, to maybe the Walmart in Modesto or Turlock, instead of Livermore, which I was just thinking right there for a second, that's why I was silent for a moment. If it would have worked out right, then I would have been celebrating, believe it or not, 13 years altogether. Yeah, 13. So, anyway, though, I just wanted to come on here and let you guys know what's happening. And tomorrow, during my lunch, I'm going to kind of treat myself, maybe. If it's not too busy, then again, it's around 2 o'clock at time, so who knows. But treat myself to something at Starbucks, because we had that. You know, you might be one now, and the reason I say that is because the only Starbucks we used to have used to be when you would get off the highway or the freeway, you know, coming from the Fresno area or the Bay Area. There would be one of the first, when you would get off the turn there and you would come into Patterson. Not only would you have all these gas stations and little mini marts and all that, but you would also have a Starbucks, a Kentucky Fry, but you also have a Starbucks, a Kentucky Fry, a Denny's, a Carl's Jr., you know, a Baja Fresh with a mobile gas station, or Mobile gas station, I should say, Mobile gas station. You would have a Baja Fresh there now. So they would also have Starbucks. So, along with a few other things like little restaurants, Chinese, you name it. Anyway, what was I saying? Oh yeah. Anyway, we now have a Starbucks, which opened ironically. Its grand opening was on my birthday. Opened right across from where I work now. So there's going to be a lot of us. It's going to be a lot of us, including our new assistant manager, Megan, who I've worked with for a majority of my career, and she's actually been there maybe about a couple months longer than I have. I'm not really sure because... No, she's been there, I think, since the store began. So she's been there a year longer than I have. But she recently became assistant manager, and I commented, I said, well-deserved, long time coming, because if there's anything I've noticed at my job, is that there's no longer are there people legitimately, you know, getting a proper shot, getting a proper, you know, promotion, like really working hard for it, and she's done that. She's done that, so I'm happy about that. But anyway, now she, along with other people that like Starbucks at my job, don't have to go all the way down to where Carl's Jr. is. It's like, boom, right here. And that's pretty cool. So, yeah, I'll probably try that out tomorrow and get myself something to drink. You know, during work or something like that. So, no, during lunch, I should say, not during work. What am I saying? Anyway, though, just thought I'd come on here again, do this, and again, thank you all for the birthday wishes, and just thought I'd let you know what's going on, what's happening, and that's about it. So, comment down below, let me know what you all think. Thank you all for watching, really appreciate it. Subscribe to this channel, put on the notification bell to get notified when I do put up videos. Also, subscribe to my Brian's Discussions video. Not video, but my Brian's Discussions channel. It's the new channel I just have up. I've had that up for about almost a month now, and I'm trying to get it monetized, trying to make some money off that on the side. So I would be appreciated if you guys would subscribe to that. It would really help me out. Also, check out my Patreon page. I have a Patreon. Right now, I'm starting out with only $1, $1 deal, so it doesn't have to cost much. But check that out on Patreon. It's Brian Walmer, I believe. You can find that on Patreon. Really appreciate your help on that as well. So, anyway, guys, just let you know what's happening. Comment down below. Thank you all for watching, and I am out. God bless. Take care.